Discipline is true freedom. The deepest misunderstanding about life. A question once went viral on social media. What is the most profound misunderstanding you've ever had in life? The answer that received the most agreement was this. I used to think freedom meant doing whatever I wanted, until I realized that only when you have enough discipline with yourself do you truly become free. This misunderstanding is so widespread, it almost feels like a universal psychological law of youth. We imagine freedom as unconditional indulgence, no restraints, no limits, no rules to follow. But the harsh reality is this: without discipline, every action is dictated by bad habit inertia, fleeting inspiration, impulsive emotions, or other people's opinions. You think you're living authentically, but in truth, you're enslaved to momentary urges. And slowly, you lose the ability to live in alignment with what you truly, deeply desire. Observe long enough, and one truth becomes glaringly clear. People who practice extreme self-discipline almost always lead more stable, proactive, and resilient lives than everyone else. They are not ascetics torturing themselves. They are simply people who have pushed through the painful phase to reach a profound inner peace, the quiet certainty that they are moving forward every day, slowly but completely under their own control. 1. Discipline. The foundation that solves most of life's problems. Many view discipline as a secondary trait, but in reality, discipline is the bedrock that dismantles nearly every difficulty in life. Psychologists describe the discipline process in 3 distinct stages. Initial excitement, when you're fired up and start strong. Prolonged pain, when the novelty fades, old habits fight back, body and mind grow weary. Sustainable enjoyment, when discipline becomes instinct, delivering steady energy and real freedom. Most people quit in the middle stage, where the pain lasts long enough for them to label discipline as torture. They don't realize that just a little more persistence brings the reward: a healthy body, a clear mind, a solid career, and above all, the feeling of truly owning your life. 2. Why so few people achieve true self-discipline? The core reason lies in the fear of loss, a psychological mechanism. Nobel Prize-winning economist Daniel Kahneman called loss aversion. People feel the pain of losing something roughly twice as intensely as the pleasure of gaining the equivalent. Losing 2 million hurts far more psychologically than the joy of earning 2 million, even though the monetary value is identical. That's why, want a healthy body, you must give up fast food, mindless snacking, and unchecked cravings. Want academic excellence, you must sacrifice late-night movies, gaming marathons, and distractions. Want to build a career, you must trade relaxing weekends and pointless hangouts for investing in yourself. There is no path in life that lets you keep everything and still achieve outstanding results. It is precisely this fear of loss that traps us in a collective self-deception loop. Overeating but dreaming of a perfect body, staying up late partying but hoping for top grades, indulging today while wishing for financial freedom tomorrow. These fantasies repeat so often, they become a shared illusion. Truly courageous people are not those who want it all. They are those who dare to subtract from life, knowing clearly what is unnecessary, what must be eliminated, and what, no matter how expensive the cost, must be protected at all costs. 3. Discipline isn't hard. What's hard is not changing. Your mindset. Many believe discipline is simply forcing yourself to do things you hate, but real discipline lies in a mindset shift. When you see discipline not as restriction, but as intelligent life organization, it becomes a sustainable habit system. Once habits are built correctly, you no longer fight every day. Everything feels natural, like breathing. This is the core message of Charles Duhigg's classic, The Power of Habit. Discipline isn't battling your instincts. It's redesigning your systems so that good actions become the default. 4. Discipline. The mandatory path to genuine freedom. When young, many believe life is short, so enjoy it while you can. Only after enough experience do they realize. Every act of indulgence today demands a far greater price in the future. Uncontrolled eating erodes health. Chronic sleep deprivation destroys mental clarity and focus. Living aimlessly day by day leads to drift and eroded self-belief. Discipline doesn't steal joy from life. It protects you from becoming a slave to desires and recklessness. Only when self-discipline runs deep do you truly master your life, step by step, building a stronger, more solid version of yourself. And if there is one undeniable truth, it is this. If you want real freedom, discipline is not an option. It is the mandatory road you must walk. As Aristotle said more than 2,000 years ago, through discipline comes freedom. And as former Navy SEAL Jocko Willink declares in Discipline Equals Freedom, discipline is not chains. It is the very key that unlocks the door to true freedom. Start today. Not with grand overhauls, but with small, consistent, quiet decisions. Because it is precisely in that quietness that true freedom arrives.